means is that we provide free space for artists to do their work here in New York City. We are very proud of that endeavor. However, it does prove to be a challenging one. And so what that means is we are always looking for support of any kind. Sometimes that support looks like donating your time if you are interested in volunteering with us. Sometimes that looks like donating your money if you're feeling generous. And if you don't have time or money, you are probably an artist as well. As we all know how that goes. But that's great news. We would love to have you back here as an artist if you are interested in doing your show here. We do plays, we do dance, we do puppetry, you name it. So find us online at thetanknyc.com for more information on how to submit. Couple things and then I'll leave it to the team. Emergency exits are going to be straight back out that door, down those stairs, and through the lobby which you came in. Or we have an entrance this way as well, just also through the lobby and then down those stairs in which you came up from. So without further ado, please enjoy Invisible Visible.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We applaud you, our friends, our family, our comrades, our artistic community, and our own ASL community to Invisible, Visible, telling it like it is. A celebration of a collaboration between ZCO Dance Project and the Deaf Music Ensemble. Thank you for showing up to share this amazing expression of creativity with us today. Please turn off your cell phones, your noisemakers, so that we can all enjoy this moment together in power, peace, unity, and strength. 4 words that you will see expressed during this performance. We invite you to learn the signs for these powerful words as we all endeavor to increase our own ASL vocabulary. Once again, thank you for showing up for us and seeing invisible, visible, telling it like it is.
invisible when I open my eyes and step out of bed and take that first breath.
I feel invisible in my childhood home.
I feel invisible when I walk into a store and no one seems to see me.
I feel invisible when I'm sick. I feel invisible when I'm on a crowded subway.
I feel invisible when people say, "Don't worry, at least you're pretty," after finding out that I'm disabled.
I feel invisible when someone doesn't know the physical and emotional pain I'm going through.
I feel invisible when I'm rolling to my destination.
I feel invisible when people look at the person I'm with and not me.
I feel invisible when I talk to my doctor and he pushes medication on me as a way to solve my problem.
I feel invisible when diversity, equity, and inclusion excludes disabled people like me.
I feel
I feel
invisible when I'm sick.
people turn their back to me when they're speaking.
I feel invisible when I have to prove I'm worthy of being alive.
I feel invisible
When I'm around humans without empathy.
When the doctor blames my weight for my cold.
When I can't keep up.
When a lover no longer looks at me as if he loves me the way he used to love me.
I have to swallow my pride to get what I need to survive.
when I'm at a bar with a group of young people.
When people ask the person next to me
When
a
I'm
question
smiling
about
on
me.
the outside and frowning
When I take pills and confusion takes over.
I feel invisible.
So one day, my friend and I roll up to the physical therapy office to the reception desk, and she can't see my face because she can only see the top of my head. And she asked my friend the question, how many sessions are you going to have? And I'm looking at her like, I'm right here. And then she proceeds to ask my friend, and not me, what are you coming here for? Is it physical therapy for your thigh, for your hip? Is it physical therapy for muscular dystrophy? And again, she asked my friend, and not me. And this is an easy fix. Just open up the door and talk to me. I'm not going to roll in and take over the place. Just open up the door and talk to me. I'm right here. Just open up the door and talk to me. I'm right here. That day, I felt invisible.
You think it would be impossible for a disabled, Hispanic, plus-size female to be invisible? But I can tell you, from personal experience, that invisibility comes in forms as varied as my identities. Medical Industrial Complex Case Manager. I need prior authorization to live. Request denied. It's not medically necessary. Public business owner, I need access to your services that only you provide. Access denied. We were built before the ADA. Housing authority, I need an accessible place to live. I lost my home in Superstorm Sandy. Application denied. Our minuscule accessible unit is already taken. Transportation authority, I need to get on this train. Access denied. The elevator is out of order. Hey doc, I'm not feeling well. Can you prescribe something for me? Denied, but I can send you to a nutritionist. Hey concert venue, this is my favorite band. Can I get tickets for the front row? Access denied, but you can watch it through somebody else's cell phone screen. Wound care specialist, can you please perform that surgery you know will heal this once and for all? It's taken over my life. Cleed denied. You just keep doing what you're doing. Hey, DEI office, can you please turn on those captions for the meeting? Access denied. We don't have that feature turned on. Hey Jersey, another superstorm is coming, and I need to find shelter now. Access denied. We're not equipped to handle people like you. Go to the nearest hospital. They'll take you. I'm right here. My superpower, she says, is being alive. You see me. They see me. Yet you treat me, and they treat me, as though I'm invisible. I'm not invisible. You just make me feel that way.
It was my mother who taught me invisibility. At a young age, I could disappear. I could not be seen. I could be invisible. My mother was like a faucet. She could run warm or cool. She could run hot, and she could run ice cold. When she became ice cold, I became invisible. There was nothing I could do to break through that wall, the invisible wall that made me disappear. And soon I learned to make myself invisible. I was a no-show. I was not well. I was invisible. Maybe I would be missed. Maybe I could break through. And maybe sometimes I need to be invisible.
I was 6 years old and walked into the classroom that was gray and held odor like a thick old layer of dust. You know, the kind of dust that makes you sneeze. My mommy always made me nice dresses. Yes, I had homemade original clothes by Amelia. I sauteed into the classroom, across the tile floor, and sat in the back row where I was directed. I sat near a corner of tattered textbooks. But my dress was a beacon. It was white with flowers of all colors, purple for queenly and red for passion. I would sit at the back of the classroom for the next 6 years. 1974, the year before an IEP. Individual education plan. The whispers would start when I walked into the classroom. Dumb, stupid, slow. I would whisper my answers to my paraprofessional, Miss Williams. She said to me, "What is 5 plus 3? Ooh, 6. What's your favorite fruit?" she said. Ooh, chocolate. How many chocolates do you see when you look at 5 and 3? Ooh, I think it's 8. I wish Miss Williams could have stayed with me. She was the only one to see me, hear me, love me. No dumb half-breed or high yellow mental midget. I was her dancing princess with my own special handmade clothes by Amelia.
I have always felt invisible from a very young age. And that's where I feel like my passion to perform stemmed from. It stemmed from that feeling of wanting people to see me in a good light. But although I think that's what drew me to performing, I don't think that it helped. I don't think that being on stage and being a performer made me not feel invisible. I only stopped feeling invisible when I surrounded myself with people with the capacity to see me, and until I was really ready to see myself. It's so important to be seen. I think that's what everyone wants at the end of the day, is to know that they're important and that they can be their authentic selves. And that they can be their authentic selves, and that they can be capable of being loved for their authentic selves.
It was my mother who taught me invisibility. At a young age, I could disappear. I could not be seen. I could be invisible. My mother was like a faucet. She could run warm or cool. She could run hot, and she could run ice cold. When she became ice cold, I became invisible. There was nothing I could do to break through that wall, the invisible wall that made me disappear. And soon I learned to make myself invisible. I was a no-show. I was not well. I was invisible. Maybe I would be missed. Maybe I could break through. And maybe sometimes I need to be invisible.
I also feel invisible when I am leaving my building or entering my building, and new neighbors that I've never seen don't respond when I say, "Good morning," or "Good evening," or "How are you?" or "Thank you for holding the door for me," or when I'm walking down the street and someone is on the same block coming in my direction with a dog, and they're on their cell phone texting or checking an email, and the dog is blocking the sidewalk, I feel totally invisible. They act as if I am the one that's supposed to make the adjustment, but they're the ones with a dog, or two, or three. Aren't they supposed to make the adjustment for me? A woman? A grown woman, mind you.
I was in college giving my final presentation. I was highlighting the capital of consumerism, Times Square, and casually mentioned that even local New Yorkers like myself can still be influenced by all of their bright, flashy advertisements. Then the professor interrupts me and says, "What? You're from New York?" "Yeah," I replied. "I thought you were from Africa," she explained. "Oh, no," I replied. "I'm from New York." "Oh, wow. I thought all this time that you were from rural Africa and that you had come to America to pursue the American dream." At that point, my face percolated with the heat of embarrassment as I heard my white classmates snickering, hands covering their mouths in a cheap attempt to hold back their laughter. In that moment, class was over. The students stopped laughing, got out of their seats, and left. I don't remember what happened after that. All I remember is being relieved that I never had to sit in another class with her again.
When I was 21 years old, my boyfriend made me feel invisible. All eyes were on us as we masqueraded as a perfect couple. A strong, powerful, successful, serious, intimidating black man desiring a woman who was to be an arm piece. I was invisible. public seeking attention from people, I faded away, losing importance. I stood in the shadow of him, invisible, never feeling like I fit in. There was nothing I could do to change his actions. I stayed in the background, smiling, poised, like a statue, only to be looked at and admired. When I was invisible, I was accepted. Could being invisible bring me happiness? It made me question my mental health and the true meaning of love.
Purple for Queenie and red for passion.
It's so important to be seen.
Maybe I could break through.
When I'm referred to in third person when I'm sitting right there.
A woman, a grown woman, mind you.
I thought you were from Africa.
Could being invisible bring happiness?
What I want people to see is that there is so much more to me, to us, than our physical bodies.
What I want people to see is that I cry and shake, that I explode and sometimes implode all at the same time.
What I want people to see is I don't need to be cured.
I want people to see that I'm not in chains. I speak the language of freedom. And I walk with pride.
What I want people to see is that I'm trying my damnedest just to survive.
What I want people to see is how I've taken my body and turned it into a beautiful mosaic.
What I want people to see is that accessible housing, transportation, education, employment, and medical care are not privileges we experience, but rights we are owed.
What I want people to see is my
strength.
What I want people to see is our need to be in community.
The value of community.
Human connection.
What I want people to see is my beauty and sexuality.
What I want people to see is that I am a sensitive, powerful, human woman, girl, mama, auntie, sister, neighbor.
What I
want people to see is love.
What I want people to see is my vitality.
I am a human being with soft flesh and not hard.
Nothing can keep me from being my true, unapologetically woman self.
a poem written by Obie Award winner, our ancestral poet, Ntozake Shange, titled A Laying On of Hands. A laying on of hands. A laying on of hands. I was missing something. Something so important. Something promised. A laying on of hands. Fingers near my forehead. Strong, cool, moving, making me whole. Sense, pure. All the gods coming into me, laying me open to myself. I was missing something. Something promised. Something free. A laying on of hands. I know about laying on bodies, laying out a man, bringing him all my fleshy self and some of my pleasures, being taken, full, eager, wet, like I get sometimes. I was missing something, a laying on of hands, not a man laying on, not my mama laying, holding me tight, saying I'm always going to be her child. Not a laying on of bosom and womb, a laying on of hands, the holiness of myself, released, released, released. I sat up one night, walking a boarding house, screaming, crying, the ghost of another woman who was missing what I was missing. I wanted to jump out of my bones and be done with myself. Leave me alone and go on in the wind. It was too much. I fell into a numbness. Till the only tree I could see took me up in her branches, held me in her breeze, made me dawn dew that chill at daybreak. The sun wrapped me up, swinging rose light everywhere. The sky laid over me like a million men. I was cold, I was burning up, a child, endlessly weaving garments for the moon with my tears. I found God in myself. I found God in myself. I found God in myself. And I loved her. I loved her fiercely. I found God in myself. I found God in myself. I found God in myself. And I loved her fiercely.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
How's everybody? We want to share a little sign language with you. First thing we want to do is salute the late, great Reverend Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. Let's show the audience that sign. Okay, is that good? He says, yeah, let's do it. Here we go, y'all. It's like this. Keep is the letter K. Keep hope. Hope alive. Now you have to do it in your face also. Here we go. Keep hope alive. Good. Now we're going to show you what we did at the very beginning. We did power. Let me see you do power. Can you say it? Power. Power. Good. And then we did peace. Peace. Good. That looks so beautiful. Doesn't it feel good just to do this? Now we have unity. Good. Look at somebody while we do this. Because we're all here together and we all need each other. And then you grab your clothes or something like on your shoulder and it's strength. You got to grab strength. Okay, you're strong. You're strong. And then what did Jesse Jackson say? I am somebody? Come on, show us. I am somebody? Right. Okay. I am somebody. But you gotta do it with attitude. I am somebody. Louder, come on. I am somebody. Come on. I am somebody. Strong. I am somebody strong. 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 Matter. We matter? Is it we matter? I am.
thank Fabio, he's been amazing. And Gustavo, and my lovely, I forgot his name, videographer. He's right here. And most importantly, I want to thank this amazing company, this project, and the Deaf Music Ensemble. To show invisible and visible disabilities. And of course, we want to thank our spoken word artist, director, Gael. With the Deaf Music Ensemble to just put this amazing piece together. So we have to really, really thank her. But most importantly, this has just been a dream come true, working together with these incredible artists in this lovely theater. We thank everyone for coming. I am celebrating 24 years of being a brain tumor survivor. My lovely doctors, specialists, and everything think I'm just nuts. So what? I keep going, you know what I mean?